Carlos, after the way Nolan started that game, what changed that led to those results at the end?
Execution. He gets to that fifth inning with 2 out, nobody on base, and he's 0-2 to PCA there, and try to make him chase, leave the changeup. Then there's a double, and then obviously the 2-run homer from Bush, trying to go up and in with the cutter. And then that last one there, the last inning there with Swanson, 2 outs, 2 men on. I mean, he was 2 outs running at second base before he got to Swanson. He just left a pretty good fastball right on the middle there, and they clip him. But, frustrating one.
When you guys are going through another stretch like this now, but I mean, you've given up 40 runs in the last 4 games, how do you avoid just kind of being demoralized as a group and sticking with it?
It's tough. I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, there's frustrations for all of us in here, but we got another one coming here pretty soon. I think the last thing we want is sit here and start feeling sorry for ourselves. Like, you have to punch back. You got to find a way to punch back and keep going. You got to get back up. But it's not easy right now.
Dave?
Soto wasn't available to you, and what's his status?
Yeah, still feeling the same. He's getting treatment. He wasn't available on game 1. He's not going to be in the lineup on game 2.
Peter?
Has an official decision been made on Lindor?
He's going to play. Yeah, he's going to be in the lineup.
Will?
Carlos, as much as you guys have waited for Lindor to return, do you fear that it just may be too late for you guys?
It's not too late, but obviously it's not too early, So, here's where we are, right? Not playing well. Our record's our record. It's good that we have Lindor back now, but can put all of them on him. So,
Andrew?
Was there any thought to taking out Nolan at that point? I think you had Brazoban warming.
Yeah, I had Brazoban at the beginning of the inning, but once we got to 2 outs, we runner at second base, and the 8-hole and 9-hole, especially with the way they looked the previous at bat, I think it was a comebacker and a strikeout to Amaya, and then 2 strikeouts to Swanson. At that point, those were the 2 batter in on a day where you have to cover a lot of innings. And with the way for me, it was just more like the way he was throwing the ball, even though that previous inning. But once he got to 2 outs there and the bottom of the lineup was coming, like it was his inning there.
Jerry?
Carlos, was there any testing on Juan? If so, give results.
No, yeah. So we're giving, today, we'll see how he evolves throughout the day, the rest of the afternoon, tonight, and then we'll see tomorrow if we gotta get there.
And you asked about a demoralizing loss. Does this one really sting? Because your most consistent pitcher's on the mound. You're up 3-0, and they say it's a long day.
It's a tough one. It's a tough one, but you got to turn the page quickly here because we got another one coming up here in a couple hours. So, but it's definitely a tough one here.
Last one in the back.
Just curious why you took out Jared Young after he hit that home run for Mark Vientos.
Yeah, the lefty. We're down a few runs there. I'm going to try to get the righties there. Once you get down 3, you're chasing, trying to get the righties, get the matchup there.
Nolan, after the way you started this game, just what was the difference at the end there for you?
Yeah, in the 5th, I felt like I made some pretty good pitches, and they put good swings on good pitches, which happens sometimes. I think it was all with 2 outs, too, which is pretty frustrating, but unfortunately it's part of the game. 6th inning. Give up 2 weak contact base hits. Just got to find a way to kind of avoid the home run there.
You obviously came off a great start against the Reds, but it's been a little bit of a challenge here for you over the last month or so. The type of competitor that you are, what's been the hardest part of trying to navigate this right now?
Yeah, nobody likes losing. Anytime I go out there and put my team in a bad position to win, it's very frustrating. My job's to go out there and limit the score, and I haven't been doing that this year.
No, do you feel the weight of the team right now just because things aren't going so great? Does it feel like a lot of extra pressure every time you're out there?
No, each week, we feel like I treat every start the same. Like I said, it's it's my job to go out there and compete, regardless of how our season's going, how my day is going, or anything. I got to go out there and just pitch better.
Nolan, was there added frustration being up 3-0 at the start of a long doubleheader? We had a chance to get a little momentum going into the second game.
I wouldn't say there's added frustration. I mean, I'd be pretty pissed off about this one regardless, doubleheader or not.
Did you feel any carryover from the start in Cincinnati, how you were feeling those first couple innings, and even when the results weren't coming in the 5th and 6th, like were you feeling good on the mound with your stuff?
Yeah, I mean, stuff felt pretty good today. Like I said, I mean, some good players made some good swings today, and got burned on that homer there in the 6th, but overall felt pretty good.
Well, and as a group, just a starting pitching group right now with how difficult it's been, how would you kind of characterize the types of conversations, the way your psyche is right now as a unit?
Yeah, I mean, the season's definitely testing our mental fortitude for sure. Each day we're all having conversations with each other, figuring out how we can each get better, trying to see what each other's doing that we might not be noticing with ourselves, just getting a different perspective on things.